Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I have a crafting haul just of some things that you can use for, I can use for upcycling and repurposing and altering. And so there's just a bunch of random things that I thought were going to be, that I think are going to be really helpful and fun. And so if you're interested, you can join me. I'm having, actually, I'll show you a little bit of tea. Literally just having some afternoon tea, so you can grab a cup of tea if you'd like. I'll try not to make it too long, but if this is your cup of tea and you like haul videos, I have some fun things to show you, especially if you're a crafter. So let's see, I'll start with my stationery that I found. I've been having a lot of fun making images on fabric. And I found this really pretty little beach cruiser bike with the bouquet of flowers in a basket, and I just think it's a really fun image, and so I'm going to use that. I got these at a charity shop that is run for the homeless, and while I was there, it was really neat. There were guys who came in and they could pick out like outfits and stuff that they can use to possibly get job interviews. So it's nice to support places like that. But anyway, the envelope has another image of a bicycle on it. Even the small little image on the back is fun to reproduce and use. So I got that, and then there was a pack of note cards, and I just love the butterflies on this one. And I'm not Sue, but I'm gonna just cover up that with doily or another butterfly, but it's easy to alter these, and there's several, so I can print them or use them to recreate stationery. So I got those, and let's see, on the flower theme, I've got a package of these cream colored fabric petals that I saw Ruby use on her fairy flowers, and she just tucked them randomly here and there, but this fabric takes dye really well, so I could give them a little spritz of different colors and use them to incorporate into some other flowers that I'm creating. I've been doing some flowers, and I'll show them to you in another video. And then still on the flower theme, I have this huge bunch of silk flowers. They were, I don't know if a wholesale florist was getting rid of a bunch of things, but I got a huge box of these for 99 cents. Yeah, no, $1.99. But I love the colors because it's the ivory, and they sparkle, and there's this nice tan brown caramel color with the glitter, and these will be awesome in fairy garland, which is another one I want to try, and all kinds of vintage projects. And I've already taken one apart and cut it down and recreated a flower. So I think there's lots I can do with these, and I have plenty to share, so I can stick some of those in Happy Mail. I found this really sweet box, and I'm going to take the price tag off just because it takes away from the beauty of the box before I show it to you, if I can get it off. But I love the shape of this, and I'm going to alter it with a strand of pearls that I bought. I'm going to make the pearls the handle, but if you can see, the handle is just like a shoelace type of string. And I'm going to put these, like, it looks like the color of coffee with cream colored pearls, and that'll be the handle. And I haven't decided how I'm going to alter the box yet, but this is the shape. And it's kind of asymmetrical with the roses, the vintage roses. And then in the front, it has a sweet little latch, and it holds stationery. So then I've also got a full package of stationery with cards, and cards with envelopes, but look at the floral print on the envelopes. Isn't that pretty? So this was $3, but really worth it. I love how, it's brand new. It's in great shape. So I'm not quite ready to alter this because I want to do it with the image I have in my brain, and so I've got to collect some things to make that happen. But I was happy to get the note cards and the pretty box. So I'll be altering that box and set that over there. I found, for more fairy inspired projects, these flower and leaf beads. Let's just open them a little bit if I can. Ooh, they're tough and I don't have scissors. Oh, here we go. So this is how they look. Oh, they're sweet. I thought I could just add a little bit of gesso on them or something that'll keep them from being so bright. And they can be strung. Let's see, I've got anything white. Just thinking, oh, here, my doily. I'll put them on here so you can see them better. I don't know if that helped, but I'll lift them up. So they're just clear little leaves and lavender daisies and flowers. But I was happy with that. It's a big bag of them. And again, plenty to share, so I can drop them down in Happy Mail. So I got those. And these were just randomly in the same bag. That happens at the thrift store. You grab things and they'll put things in there. So these little sparkly hearts have no real rhyme or reason, but Valentine's Day, I might find myself pulling those out for something. I found this really sweet vintage image in this frame. I thought it was really pretty. And it's got the nice shabby chic colors. I'm trying to hold it so you can see it but not get a face full of glare. But it's got like the mint green and pretty shabby colors. And I thought this would be fun to alter a box. I have a little square wooden box that I was thinking I could make this the lid and then decorate the box in coordinating colors. But it's a really pretty image. Oh, sorry. And a pretty designed frame. It's on a ribbon, so I'm sure it could be ornamental and you could hang it if you wanted, but I'm going to use it to alter a box. And then I got some things fabric related for upcycling. I've had this boho kind of top for a while, and it has fun little bell sleeves. And fall is around the corner, so these colors will be the colors I'll be seeking out. And the only issue is it's a little short-waisted. See that? So today I found this wonderful skirt, and I often will take a skirt to lengthen a top. So there's plenty of fabric here. And I'm going to cut it right where the ruffle starts and add this to it. And it's quirky, I know, but that's what I think of when it comes to boho. And it's going to add just the right amount of length so that I'm comfortable with it. And I'll come back and show you that. I might even upcycle this in a video of its own, because I haven't done one of those in a while, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I didn't have this top with me when I was at the thrift store. So I was just looking at this going, I really think that's the right color. And this skirt was $1. So I couldn't leave it even if I was wrong. I thought I'd better grab it. And then lately, excuse me, just let me take one little drink. Lately, I've been buying men's neckties because you can find the most amazing silk ties. This one is got these forest colors, which I just thought was just really nice, rich colors for my fabric crafting. See, I've already cut the bottom off. You'll see why. But I loved the print on here. And it was dollar tag day, so I got this one for $1. But just FYI, if you're at the thrift store and you're wanting nice silk, go to the tie section and you can find ties. And if you don't need a lot of the fabric, a tie might be just the touch and just the amount that you need. So I've got some paper things I want to show you. I'll move my teapot before I knock it. I found these Madame Alexander paper dolls. I'm so excited because I've been wanting little paper doll dress images. And this set was absolutely complete. Everything was in there. This is the Little Women, Joe and Beth. And it was only $1.49. Looks like it was originally at Marshall's. But they have the sweetest dresses. Let's see, I'll show them to you. Because they're the period dresses where, you know, they've got all the ruffles and big, what's the thing they wear underneath? I can't remember. It's totally escaped me. But anyway, you know what I mean. Like, look at how pretty that little high collar is on this one. And here she's got her violin. There's 10 dresses. And then there's the one with a bonnet. And here's probably some type of party dress. And another pretty red one. And there's one. It comes with 10 dresses. And I thought it'd be okay to duplicate these and, you know, use them in my paper journals. I'll just cut them out. There she is with the Western wear. That was really cute. Oh, there's not one on her. This is her coat. About to get on the carriage probably to go somewhere. Oops, too much glare, sorry. And then the last one, is this the last one? I may have already put this one on her. But they're just so pretty. I remember the days my sister and I could play with paper dolls forever. We even made our own paper dolls sometimes. But anyway, those were a really happy surprise to find at the thrift store. I'm looking forward to using those as tags and pages in my journal. And then years and years ago, there was an artist, and I'm gonna, M. Byers is her name. She is an artist that does these African American paintings, and I got these on a journal, and they were literally at the Dollar Tree, the journals. But last week I think I found the gift bags, and I love these images. This is probably a grandpa reading to the children, and it's the same image front and back. This is one with 4 generations of women, probably some wonderful, strong women in her life that she wanted to capture. And then there's this one where they're playing dress up. It's so cute. They have the big hats and the lacy dresses. And we used to play dress up in my mother's clothes because my mother, oh my gosh, she was such a fashionista. She still is, actually. And she'd have the matching handbags, patent leather, with the shoes that had the really skinny little heels, and she loved hats, and she still does. I just can't wear her clothes, she's so tiny. But anyway, I love this where the girls are playing dress up. And I don't know what I'll do with these images yet, but I was happy to find these bags. And what else? There's more, you guys. I don't know if you're still interested, but if you're still hanging in there, I have some fairy themed things I'd like to show you. I have a whole new fairy book, and it's called How to Find Flower Fairies. And I already showed you the purple one, I think, in another haul. But this one is amazing, and I'm going to show you why, if you've never seen this one. I got these, by the way, on Amazon, and they still have some. I had to wait a while, but it's captivating. It brings the child out in you because it's a pop-up book. And this one is just fairies hiding in the leaves. I'll show you one if I can get her to show up. Look, I think there's a little boy fairy hiding. I won't be able to show it all to you very well because unfortunately the angle of my camera is not that great, but just within the leaves there are fairies hiding. It's a super fun book. And then the next one is a tree, and they're hiding in the trees, and they're hiding behind the mushrooms. And if there's a child that will sit still long enough, you could just have such a good time reading this to them and finding the fairies. Here's one where they're hiding in a huge bouquet of flowers. And I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to see it very well, but I really just wanted you to see the pages pop up so that you could see what a cool book it is. Here's one where they're hiding in another cluster of trees. It's really fun. I love these mushrooms. I'm working on an Enchanted Forest junk journal, and I'm almost done, so I'm gonna make a video of that hopefully this weekend. And here's one where they're hiding in what might be a bog or something near a pond where there's water lilies and little, look at him, it's so cute, hiding in the little window there. So this is another fun one. Turning it so you can see a little better. You can see them hiding there. And then this one is a camera, and I haven't really looked through that yet, but I think it's a fun little element. So this is How to Find Flower Fairies, and you can find that on Amazon. And then I found a fairy tale book, Once Upon a Time Tales, and I love the silhouette of the inside cover and the trees. And then it's got all the very traditional classic fairy tales. The Three Bears, Little Red Riding Hood's in here. What else? Three Little Pigs. And I just thought the images, Tom Thumb, the images would make great tags too. So there's my fairy tale book. And then I found this, which can also be ordered on Amazon, Flower Fairy Postcards. And this was so cheap. I think it was $3 and some change. And now the price has gone up to like $7.99 the last time I looked. But look at the flower fairies. They're all the vintage ones, and they're all different. I don't know if you want to see all of them, but I'll just go through. Cicely Mary Barker. And so some of these images, if you're a fairy lover, will be familiar to you. But there's, I think, 30 postcards, which again means I can share them. Let me know if you love fairies. I'm happy to share. But these are great images. Now, I did read some copyright rules, and I've got to go back and just double check before I tell you. But I am almost positive what I read was if you own the actual copy, you can make images of it. You just can't make them I think, for sale, but don't quote me on that. I'll go back and find that out for sure. But Flower Fairy postcard book can be ordered on Amazon. And I found a package. It's not even open yet. It's brand new. 2 yards of cotton that I'm going to be able to print my images on. And I got this at the dollar tag sale. So 2 yards of this nice quality cotton for $1 was a great deal. And then I found these little Alice in Wonderland picks. And what I'm doing is I'm making a collage of images, and then I'm going to print out my own fabric image, my own printed fabric, by just, you know, putting different images all together in like a collage. So I have these Alice in Wonderland picks, and I've enlarged some of them, and I'm doing my own fabric, printed fabric. In college I took fiber fabrics and printmaking, and I loved it, and I forget about stuff like that. So I'm kind of going back to some of that and printing some of my own designs by combining other images. And then what else? Let's see. I showed you that. I didn't show you the curtain fabric that I found, but it's got a lot of this chiffon fabric for making flowers, but it also has a really pretty trim at the bottom that I've already started cutting, because I think that would dangle nicely in a lace book, and there's quite a bit of it, so I'm going to use that in lace books. There's also a design on it, but I'm never really good at cutting this stuff out without it getting all frayed. So there is it's a pretty design, but I don't know how much I'll use that. I'll definitely use the scallop and the chiffon fabric for flowers. And I think I've come to the end. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. The last thing I'll give you a quick little sneak peek of is my Enchanted Forest journal that I'm working on, and it's not quite finished, but you know, I was thinking maybe you could watch with me and I'll do a video of me putting it all together, because I'm really close to being done. And I've got this little image that's going to go there. There's a bunch more I still want to do. But that's probably it for my haul, and it should be, because it's quite a long video. So if you hung in there with me, I really appreciate it. And thank you to my new subscribers. I've noticed quite a few. I think I'm going to do a giveaway soon, but it's not going to be anything where you mail me anything. It's just to say I appreciate you, because I do. So thanks for watching, everybody. Maybe something you saw will inspire you or give you some ideas, and hopefully you'll get a chance to go out there and hunt for some treasures as well. And I will see you all again soon in another video. Have a great day.